I'm Tunde Adebimpe from Higgins Waterproof Black Magic Band.
And I'm Josh Warner.
I'm Ryan Sawyer from the same band.
I'm Alex Holden.
And this is What's in Your Bag.
What's in your bag?
Here's a classic, Eric Dolphy, Out to Lunch. This is my mentor, is the bass player on it, Richard Davis, one of the greatest bass players of all time. And this is one of Tony Williams' first records. He went on to obviously be the greatest drummer of all time, play with Miles Davis, a famous quartet and quintet, and it's a little bit in, a lot out, a lot of odd time signatures, but it grooves really hard.
Today I got two records that I love for the artwork, but they're also friends records, kind of incidentally. But this is Liars Mess. It's their new record. I'm always excited when they put something out, because I know it's going to be a blast.
Facts are facts and fiction's fiction.
Julian Gross, the drummer, did the artwork. I think it's beautiful.
They'll give you your money back.
They will, hopefully. I mean, he owes me, like, for
Dude, I bought it.
a few dinners.
All right, well, the first one I got is Super Jada Band. From Mali, and this is just a really good time. If you like this kind of music, these are all being reissued right now, so it's a really fruitful time if you want to buy African guitar records.
I got 3 Red Fox records, all at a premium value.
My first impression. Eskimo going to toilet.
Super psyched, I have not heard any of them.
Confucius said, crowded elevator smell different to midget.
The Red Fox, Blue, he's the best.
Another thing I don't like, I don't give a goddamn if old people don't enjoy me, because you're not gonna be fans long anyway.
Here's a record I love, it's Wailing Souls, Firehouse Rock, recorded at King Tubby's, mixed by scientists, 2 of the great dub champions of all time, and Wailing Souls had a couple different lineups, but this is like the ultimate lineup. Pretty much front to bottom, a great record.
This is really special. It's the OC's record. John was gonna give me one of these, but I want it. One of my favorite artists, Johnny Negron, did this cover, and he's a brilliant comic book artist and painter and illustrator. And if you ever get a chance to look at his stuff online, he's amazing.
This is probably the most exciting thing I found because I wasn't expecting to find it, and it's $2. This is a band called Thin White Rope. I'm a really big fan of television, and I've listened to those records so much that I need to find other things that sound like it so my wife doesn't kill me. She also doesn't like this band, but the guitar players are really great in this band. This is another double guitar playing band, and they were popular in the 80s, and then I was told that this main singer guitarist became a botanist and completely doesn't play music anymore. So if you like television, I recommend listening to this record.
I got a couple Bohannon records. Any Bohannon record that I don't have, I pick up. Bohannon's like purveyor of disco and kind of beginning of house in a weird way. Session musician for Motown for a long time, drummer, and then he went out on his own. And look at that hair. Just look at that hair. There's a great story for him not being announced on the radio with his family when he was first driving in Chicago when he first started his solo thing. And he was like, look, I'm on the radio, I'm on the radio. And they were like, yeah, sure, Dad. And then it was early days at FM, so they didn't announce it. So if you put it on Echoplex at the beginning and end of his song, he'd always say, Bohannon, Bohannon, Bohannon. So that's why you have like the Genius of Love song that has that thing. It was like kind of copying that, or like giving praise to the mighty Bohannon. He's amazing.
First Funkadelic record. This is the record that got me into before Parliament or any of that stuff. My buddy put this record on and just the way, Mommy, what's a Funkadelic? Right when it comes on. 90s, smoking blunts, listening to this record. It kind of out hip-hopped, out funked everything that I was listening to at the time. It was just so deep in blues and soul and funk, and it was a classic.
Tara Jane O'Neill. This is solo. It's mostly just looped vocals and guitar, right?
Yeah, and there's some other people playing on it, but yeah.
Super beautiful.
And this is another record I got for the cover and for the band name. I realize I can't be disappointed by this because the band name is Chicano Batman.
Game over.
Game over. En estéreo.
That's Spanish for
Spanish
stereo.
for both ears.
I was looking in the Cuban section for some guitar players. I always like this label, and I asked Ryan about this, and he already had it.
It's great.
It's great. He told me not to DJ it in public because it's what happened.
Don't DJ that in public.
'Cause
Or
what
just-
happened?
Yeah, if people start acting, it's just not. I'll just keep, don't DJ it in public.
It's for private listening.
And here's some Hawaiian jammage. Look at those dudes. They're too big. They couldn't, that guy had to be photoshopped in later. But they look like they're going to murder whatever song they're playing.
You gotta go with that one.
No, well, you know.
Seriously? That's such a
I've
good
been
cover.
talking for so long.
It's such a good cover. So.
Yeah, I mean, Sun Ra is like, the covers are so deep. I'll just read his quote here. The impossible is the watchword of the greater space age. The space age cannot be avoided, and the space music is the key to understanding the meaning of the impossible and every other enigma. Sun Ra. So,
that
what
covers
am I gonna say?
What now?
Burn it
We're
all.
done.
Burn it all.
Burn it all.
Thanks.
Deep